And hello, I'm here. Let's hope some other people are here. It'd be nice if we had some company during this stream. Didn't expect that to be so loud. Very sorry about that to anyone who's here. Only wants to play that one song, eh? Not what I wanted. Alright, is anybody here with me, or am I just talking to myself and... Hello Alyssa, how you doing? I hope you can hear me over the little background music. Yay! And I'm trying to do some stuff here, so it looks like I'm not lagging too bad and everything. How are you doing tonight? Don't mind me, we're just... Oh, okay. I saw your banner, by the way. It looks really, really nice. I took a swing by before all this started and everything started going kablooey on me and the stream wouldn't work. I was planning on being able to use my new camera and everything today, only to find out it shoots great video, but unfortunately it doesn't work as a streaming camera. So I'll be able to use it on my videos, but I'm not going to be able to use it as a streaming cam. So for now I'm back to the old web camera. I couldn't even get a cell phone and OBS to mesh up, so we have to keep doing what we're doing, right? I hope some more people show up. It's always weird when you do a stream and you're just sort of sitting in front of a camera talking to yourself with no one really here. Well, everyone's been told, so all we can do is hope. I like how the chat's appearing on the side of the screen there. It's like clean and easy to read, and I've got one window over here that I can see the live, and then I've got my Streamlabs, and I've got so many things running. I can see like 5 pictures of myself, and until it's Friday, it's been a long week. So how was your field trip last week? Yeah? Oh, that's great. Where did you all go for it? It just keeps bouncing all over this music. You're trying to pretend to be an adult, and all those adults are trying to pretend to be kids. So, I'm sure you had a blast. It sounds like it was a lot of fun. No, I don't think we need Christmas carols. Yeah, I know. It does that every once in a while. For one, it's most likely the YouTube bot coming in to make sure I'm not playing copyrighted music, or I'm not doing anything I shouldn't do in the stream. So, and then every once in a while we get people who just come and hide. So, it's weird. It does that a lot. So, Alyssa, considering this is a question, food and answer stream, what did you have for dinner? Yeah, I didn't eat either. I wanted to eat before the stream, but I sort of started playing around with the camera and didn't get around to making anything, so oops. It just might be make a hamburger, make some nice cheeseburgers after. I would do a pizza, but a little bit too late, and I'm not making dough at this time of the day. And this weekend's video, we're going to do cinnamon buns. Nice big puffy cinnamon rolls. Yeah, I hope they come out okay. I'm trying a different recipe, because the one I normally do, I would start making it tonight, and then it would sit in the fridge overnight, and then they would come out and rise again, and then you would bake them. So it's like a 2-day job to make them. The ones I'm making tomorrow, though, I'm hoping tomorrow, fingers crossed, the video I'm hoping for tomorrow should only take a couple of hours. So it shouldn't be too bad. It was either going to be cinnamon buns, or considering Easter's kind of coming up, to make some hot cross buns. I don't know if you know what those are, but that'll be something I'll do in a couple of weeks then. And the other option was going to be pretzels. Yeah, and with how slow YouTube is at posting videos, that's going to take forever. Christine, you made it! I was worried no one else was going to show. How you doing tonight? Well, depending on how tomorrow's video goes, I was just saying we're going to be making cinnamon buns. So tomorrow, once the cinnamon buns are done, depending on the time and how I'm feeling, we just might do a second video of pretzels. Big soft-baked pretzels. And Alyssa, I just figured out what I'm going to have for dinner. Nachos. It's Friday night. I think nachos sound like a really good idea. And plus, who doesn't like nachos? Yeah, I'm when I bought my camera, godforsaken camera, when I bought the camera, they gave me, well, it said it gave me a week of Amazon Prime to try out. Then when I loaded Amazon Prime, it told me I had 30 days to try out. Then I got an email saying I had it for 6 months. So I don't know how long it's going to work, but I think nachos in a movie sounds like a really good a really good plan. I told you, Christine, my teleporter's broken right now. Otherwise, I would, or at least make the food here and zap it over to you. But I still haven't had a chance to do that. It's been one of those crazy weeks at work. I haven't had a chance to fix it yet. I wish I could. I'd zap both of you over for dinner. So, who likes what on their nachos? Yeah. Steak is always great. Well, they're nachos, so there has to be a lot of cheese. And there's got to be the stringy, gooey mozzarella cheese. There has to be that neon orange stuff with the peppers in it. The nacho sauce. Yeah, because I don't think it's nachos unless you put that neon orange stuff on them. You see, I never put... Oh, Streamlabs bot's going at it again. I really have to disable that thing. The only reason I have the Streamlab bot running is because, I don't know if in the description it showed up or not, but if you go to streamlabs.com, I think /5pmchef, it actually has a way of donating or something like that. But it's supposed to say that in the room, not to tell you not to spam an exclamation mark. Like, that's just ridiculous. You're saying sour cream on your nachos. See, I don't do the sour cream and the guacamole and all that on the nachos. I find they just go soggy. I'll just put like the meat, the cheese. If I'm putting like salsa or something, even that goes on the side. Because I like the chips crispy and I like the cheese gooey. And I find when you put all that stuff on it, it just goes mushy. And to me, that's not nachos. Nachos are supposed to be nice and crisp. Where's my drink? Cheers, everybody. Yeah, you see? That's perfect, because then you still get the crispy chips. But when everything's on, you just get all these soggy, mushy, corny flavor things. Just aren't that great. Oh, I'm so glad I was able to figure out a way to crop the screen and everything. Because, man, the mess all around me, I so need to take like a week off work. First of all, record a bunch of videos, but second of all, just clean up this living room and editing studio. Because, man, it's a mess right now. And I'm getting the hiccups. What a way. What a way to do a stream, eh? I know, and last time I just tried kicking it, I almost broke my toe, so that didn't help. I upgraded from the cardboard box teleporter to the metal box, and that thing is just heavy. and plus Alyssa, that way you can spend all day playing games, right? I actually reloaded up Fallout 4, and just as a joke, I streamed it on Twitch for like 20 minutes, and I had 5 people following me. It was like, huh? So at one point it actually made me think, hell, if I can stream here for 5 minutes and get 5 followers, maybe I should run Twitch as well. Man, it's been a week. I'm so happy it's finished and got a couple of days off. They had the doctors doing their breakfast conference again. So I was up at 4 o'clock this morning. I was out of the house at 4:30 with my big, it's here somewhere. Oh, you can see some of the mess behind. With my big travel mug of coffee. Plus, I stopped at Starbucks and got one of their big boxes of coffee. I was at the hotel at 5 a.m. starting. You had to start that, didn't you, Christine? That's not fair. It's a holiday for you, Alyssa, or just a pet day off? No, there's a reason for it. The teachers need a break. They have their meetings and their conferences, and it's a day off for you, but they're still doing their stuff. But once a month, wow. I hate saying this because I'm going to sound like, oh, when I was your age. But yeah, when I was your age, we had Christmas, Easter, unless it was like a national holiday, we had that off, and we had 2 pet days a year, and that was when they had the parent-teacher nights. So that's not fun. Getting a day off every month. I'm gonna figure out a way to work on the numbers to get the more viewers into the live streams doing the Q&A. I'm really surprised Linda's not here. She had a ton of questions the other night. I guess I answered them all. My phone keeps beeping, telling me that I'm streaming. And it's like, yes, I know I'm streaming. I'm watching it. I'm doing it. But it's great. I've got the lag down to about 3 seconds, so I'm really happy with that. I really hope so, but, YouTube tends to... It notifies me of things that I don't have the bell on for, and it doesn't notify me of things that I do have the bell on for. Hello, Linda. Welcome. I'm so happy you made it. I hope you had a great day. I saw on Twitter you posted that you did the chocolate cake to go along with the strawberries and whipped cream, but I have 2 really important questions for you. 1, how was it? And 2, where's mine? And honestly, a strawberry shortcake done with a chocolate cake would be really, really good. Like, I'll put chocolate shavings on my strawberry shortcake or something, but to make it with a chocolate cake, that sounds really good. Also, a little bit later tonight, once we finish the stream, and I've gone and made... Yeah, Alyssa, you're not a big fan of chocolate. You're not normal. I don't know if I could combine chocolate with most things, I would. But I don't know. Then again, I was never a big fan of potato chips when I was growing up, and now I can't get enough of them, unfortunately. So, but I was saying, after the stream and after I've made dinner, probably while I'm eating dinner, at 5pmchef.com, I now actually own that domain. So it's no more of this crazy wix.com / just go to 5pm.com. I'm going to be updating some of the recipes, and also I will be updating and including the recipe for the cinnamon rolls that we'll be making tomorrow. You make homemade potato chips every night. How do you make your potato chips? Do you deep fry them? Or do you have one of those things that you can do them in the microwave? I've seen that. Okay, I've seen that on the web. Like, I've seen Vivian Tries and a few other people reviewing that. How does it come out? Because to me, they always kind of look... They don't seem to brown a lot, or they just look really weird. And I can't see the microwave getting them crispy. Yeah. Okay, what you're going to have to do, Alyssa, is you're going to have to take a picture of them and either post a link on either one of the YouTube videos, or if you have Twitter, upload it to Twitter. It's just Andrew B. NTL is the Twitter. I couldn't do 5pm Chef. But I want to see those, because if they're that good, man, that'll save me a ton of money, because a bag of potatoes is a lot cheaper than a bag of potato chips. See, it's funny, now we have 6 viewers here, but we still only have 4 participants. So I don't know who is hiding and not really chatting. Cool. I'll keep an eye out for that. Because, like I say, all the ones I've seen, even when Barry Lewis did his review of it, they just look like steamed potato slices. So, like, do you have to put oil on it or anything like that? Or you just slice the potatoes and put them in the microwave? Oh, that's something I want to make. I want to make real good French fries. I want French fries with gravy. Well, as most of you know, or all of you know, I live in Montreal, Quebec, and the birthplace of the poutine, God's creation, and best way of putting it, reason there's so many heart attacks here in Quebec. It's just literally a big, huge plate of French fries covered with this brown gravy and tons of cheese. And they are just so good. And it's not just grated cheese, it's cheese curds. And they are just so good, but it's a heart attack on a plate. And it's like the national cure here for anything. If you've been out too late at night, have a poutine. If you're not feeling good, have a poutine. If you ate too much, well, have another poutine. And I keep seeing videos of people in the States who have had a poutine, and I look and I go, that's not a poutine. So, you're getting hungry, aren't you, Alyssa, from all this food chat? So I think I'm going to do a video showing a real, authentic Quebec poutine. Showing what it really is. Again, it won't be the healthiest thing I've made on the channel, but it's going to be tasty. It's going to rank right up there with the sausage biscuits and gravy. I think we made Alyssa hungry. Okay. Sausage. Oh, sausage what, Linda? I was wondering, because I'm like, what are sausage buis? Spell it. Kind of what I was thinking. Whenever it won't let me, like, type it right, I just type it letter by like letter space, letter space, letter space. Oh yeah. Sausage, gravy, and biscuits is just, like I'd said in the video, it was about 5 years ago, and me and a few of my friends, we made a pilgrimage, and we went off to Lynchburg, Tennessee, to go see Jack Daniels. We wanted to see the distillery. We wanted to take Jack Daniels in, so to speak, because we've heard it's an incredible tour. And we were driving there, and we just kept driving and driving and driving, and we got hungry, and we saw this little, like, shack on the side of the road, and that was my introduction to sausage, gravy, and biscuits. And, oh, man. Okay, Alyssa. And ever since then, I've been a huge fan. And when I get back to the States, I'll go to a restaurant, I'll have it, I'll order it, and it's just never the same as having it at that place the first time. So when I made it last week, oh, I wasn't planning on doing it as one of my videos, but I started cooking it, and I started thinking, and it just all came together. And I edited the video actually the day after, because I was so full from eating it all, I couldn't think to. They're in the teleporter. Go check your teleporter, it should be in there. And careful, I put a shark in there as well, so he might have eaten the nachos on the way. Okay. Well, Alyssa, I'm just glad you actually went to check out the bag instead of leaving it beside you. Because I'm not going to pan around at my desk here. But I've got chip bags and I've got boxes. Well, I've got the box from the camera and everything. You see, that's... Linda, ignore Streamlabs. I really have to change that bot. It's way too aggressive. And unfortunately, I can't do it during a stream. So, it was the one thing I forgot to change. Everyone, it's okay to slap and kick the bot, I swear. Yeah, see, if I try and change anything now, it just won't let me during the stream. Everything is blocked out. Gaz! Holy cow! How you doing? I'm super happy you made it. It's great. It's great that you were able to make it. Yeah. We pulled up, and effectively it was like a Winnebago. Not even a Winnebago, it was more like a Coleman camper. And she had some picnic tables outside, and when you pulled up, she came out, and she just went like, "What can I get y'all?" And she didn't have a menu. You just told her what you want, and if she could make it, she would. She had killer barbecue. She did me a barbecue pizza that was just incredible. But it was when I told her, bring me out your best thing, bring me out your favorite thing. And she brought me out this plate of sausage gravy and biscuits, and I looked at it to this white pile. And I'm like, ooh. And then I took that first bite, and I just was teleported to heaven. It was incredible. And it's just how food can trigger those memories. So, yeah, as we were actually just saying, because like last week when Brian was streaming, we were all talking about the food and the catfish gumbo and all of that, and that's what sort of made me do the sausage gravy and biscuits video the next day, because I woke up and I just wanted that. It's never fun when someone passes, but it's even worse when someone who created such strong memories for you passes. And there are times it's even worse when it's not family, because you think about them and then in turn it makes you think about family as well, because the two are so intertwined. They're so linked together. It's hard to not think of one without thinking of the other sometimes. Yeah. Oh, well, that's right. I remember. Now that I remember, guys, you're over the pond. I'm Canadian, so this was an introduction to me when I was going to Tennessee. What sausage gravy is, you just take breakfast sausage links like you would use in bangers and mash, but you take it out of the casing and you crumble it up. And then of all things, you add cream to it. And it thickens. So it just sort of looks like this white, chunky gravy. And when you put it over biscuits, the closest UK comparison I could come up with would be an unsweetened scone. So that same flaky, puffy texture. And when you put the two of them together, oh man, it is so good. And then again, guys, if I started doing things like bangers and mash and spotted dick and toad in a hole for a lot of the American people, they'd be wondering, especially if I start doing spotted dick, because they'd think all of a sudden it's a lecture on venereal disease. And you're right, Alyssa, it's amazing. Simple as that. It's just pure heaven on a plate. It's a warm hug from inside. It's everything that's right in the world put in front of you to enjoy. The best way of describing it. Oh my friggin' god. Plush time wins. Angel, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you for coming to my first working stream. Oh wow. Thank you. This is a this is an honor. I've got Gaz and I've got Angel, and I'm assuming Chris is nearby as well. How was the Strawberry Festival, guys? I saw your name pop up, and honestly, my heart skipped a beat there, Angel. The camera's turned. Yeah, that picture was incredible. And the picture of the little pork chop as well. Chris! No, I'm so glad you made it, Chris. Like I was just saying, the table's turned. I'm not used to being on this side of the camera with you guys typing and chatting. This is great. I'm not going to be cooking anything live tonight. But I will be putting out a cinnamon roll video tomorrow. I'm making nachos after the video, Christine. I'm doing cinnamon rolls tomorrow, and if the timing and everything goes right, I'm going to make some pretzels. With all the talk you were doing, Chris, about how the pizza dough smelled like pretzels, I figured I've got to show you how to make the pretzels with a little change to the recipe. Yeah, pretzels. Yeah, Angel, I'm going to have to talk to you about Streamlabs. The bot is so annoying. I've got to figure out how to turn that either off or tune it down. Oh, wow. It is mean. It's mean. It's horrible. It was even being angry at Linda for typing too much, and it was mean to Alyssa for putting in 3 exclamation marks. So I really, really have to send the bot to a timeout. You tell him, Gaz. Yeah, Linda, the recipe for the pretzel dough, it's the exact same as the pizza dough that I do. The only difference is that I swap out the olive oil for melted butter, and I don't let it rest. I roll it out. I let the machine do all the kneading and everything. I take it out. I portion it. I roll it into shapes, and I let it rest in the pretzel shape so that it gets puffy. Then you have to boil it in some water with a few things in it so it gets that mahogany brown. And then, of course, you put your salt on it and bake it in the oven. Well, Christine, the teleporter's working at my end now, so now it's broken at your side, so because I sent them to you. It's just like everything, Linda. There's so many ways to do all of this. And none of them, I'm not going to say mine are perfect. I'm not going to say my perfect dough is perfect. My pizza dough is perfect. But I'm going to say them. I'm going to say they're good. So, you don't need lye to make them brown. It helps if you can get it, but it's really hard to get these days. What you can do is just take a fry pan or something. in a fry pan or something, put some boiling water, and you're going to add 3/4 of a cup of baking soda, and you're going to boil the unbaked pretzels in it for maybe a minute. Then you let it cool down, and then you bake it, and you'll really get a nice golden brown. So it'll come out that perfect brown. And Chris, you were saying the perfect dough. Tell you the recipe. The recipe I gave on the site is a really, really good dough. But Angel, you've got to measure properly. You even posted about eyeballing and measuring, and your scoops weren't level. And you didn't actually add all the flour, but I figured with the extra flour you'd added in the non-rounded cups, it worked out, and you didn't add enough water. But you know what? It still came out. So yeah. Yeah, you got to use those measuring cups. You have to use those Plüschine teaspoons and tablespoons. It is. It's very corrosive, and that's why it's hard to get. And that's why... and that's why you can't... Not everyone can use it, because if it splashes on you, it's going to burn. And that's why for home cooks, I tell people just use 3/4 of a cup of baking soda. It's not going to be that super mahogany that you normally get with a pretzel, but it's going to be really close and really good. So and Chris, your shortcake that you made looked so good. That cake was looked so light and airy. I want some. That cake looked perfect. You're more than welcome, Chris. It was my pleasure at least sharing the dough recipe with you. And then when Angel started not texting me, but tweeting me about it, I was like, huh, no. And jokingly I said, you have to send me a picture when you're done. He goes, well, we're vlogging it. And I was like, oh my god. Perfect. Perfect. That's what I do. That's what I do. If you can add those milk sugars, it just makes it taste better. So I always use that. And if I don't use milk, normally it asks for like a third of a cup of milk and a quarter cup of water. I just use all oil. And it comes out really nice as well. It comes out a little bit moister and richer. Well, this has been an absolute blast. I can't believe Gaz came by. I'm so happy that Alyssa and Christine and Linda all came by, and Angel and Chris for coming to my first real live stream that things are working. It took 3 shots, but 3 things are working. You guys have made my night. You've made my weekend. So thank you very, very much for coming by. So this is a fun way of changing the tables. I'm used to sitting at the keyboard typing my things and not talking. So this has been an experience. Oh, soon, yeah. Angel's driving. I am going to cook live next time. I did cook live the last stream. Sorry, I got something in my eye. I made a pizza last time. So I think next time I do a live stream, I am going to cook. And I'm going to put it in Twitter where there's going to be a poll of like 2 or 3 things. And whatever wins in the poll will be cooking live. Because it's got to be something I can start to finish, cooking time and everything in like 40 minutes. So, but that's definitely the plan. That's definitely the plan. You just want me to come cook, that's all, Christine. You just want me to come to your house and cook. And I know exactly what you want. You want the garlic parmesan chicken wings. So... So Chris, after that incredible pic that was posted today on the community tab, how was the festival? Christine, those chicken wings are bad for anybody. But yeah, they are so good. Oh, you were there. You were there for a while. I'm sure you had a blast. I'll be looking forward to the vlogs and the streams of not the streams, sorry, the vlogs and the videos of it, of course, just like everyone here is. Yep, you gotta get those strawberries in. And let's see, does the bot attack us again? See, this time the Streamlabs bot left us alone. Yeah, did your chocolate harden, or were you able to eat them fast enough this time? Oh my god. I am so turning off that bot. Chloe! Hey, how you doing? Yeah, the bot is really, really bad. I'm glad you were able to make it back, Chloe. The Streamlabs... Can I time out the bot? I don't know. Can I time out the bot? There. There we go. We timed out the bot. Since I can't go and edit the settings during a stream, this was the best I could do. Well, like I said, Streamlabs allows me to set up that silly donation thing through Streamlabs. So I said, okay, why not? But in doing so, I have to learn how to configure the bot to not be so aggressive with all these messages and stuff. I'll have to pick Angel's brain about that later. Gaz, I'm surprised you're still here and up so late. Get yourself off to bed. Thank you ever so much for coming by. It's been a blast having you here. I'm glad I was able to sort of explain sausage gravy and biscuits to you. And we'll catch you next time, or we'll see you on NolaFam stream. Thank you, my friend. It's just 7 o'clock for you. Just going on 8 o'clock for me. And like I said, being almost 8 o'clock, I am going to wrap this stream up. First of all, everyone's been talking about food. I'm starving as well. Chris, Angel, thank you ever so much for coming by. You guys are the best. Chloe, I'm super happy we're able to make it back. Christine, we'll work on that teleporter. We'll try and figure out how to get something to you. And Alyssa, hey, you were the first one here. I thank you ever so much, everyone who's come by. Next time, I promise. Yeah, I'm going to show it to Chris and Angel. I'm going to send them a link to see it. And in tomorrow's video, it's going to be the new premiere. So you're going to see it. Everyone's going to see it tomorrow. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming by and making this stream my best one yet. It's been a lot of fun. And I promise the next live, we're going to be cooking during the stream. So now that I've got this lag worked out, or somewhat worked out, we'll figure it all out. And if you guys have suggestions what you want to see me cook live, send me a message. I think you all have my Twitter. It's just Andrew B MTL. I know you all have my YouTube, so fire me a comment there. And if you have the Discord, you've always got me in touch with Discord. So, thank you ever so much. This has been a blast. It's been an honor. And until we meet again, I want to thank everybody for coming by. Good night.